Hello, so another beer review. So today we have a beer from Leigh Brewery. It's a can of their Cockle Row Spit, a 5.6% US style IPA, or sorry, a lovely US style IPA to use their description. 440ml can. There's been a lot of sort of West Coast sort of style beers on the channel recently, and I think this is going to be another one. So yeah, sort of moving away from the juice bombs a bit on the channel at the moment, aren't we? But oh well, I'm sure there'll be plenty to come. Cockle Row Spit is packed with US hops in the boil, and again when dry hopped after fermentation. This brings a full flavoured American IPA experience. Pine, tropical and citrus fruits with a bitter finish, delicious on its own. It's also great with a spicy curry. The hops are SARS, Cascade, Centennial and Citra. SARS is another one of them sort of hops. I said this about a beer the other day that I think it had like, I can't remember what it was now. But SARS is what sort of hop I tend to associate with lagers, so yeah, maybe it'll have that sort of refreshing edge of a lager, you never know. But it's, yeah, it's a noble hop, I think, SARS, isn't it? So let's get that into the glass. Oh, lovely colour. Lovely head. Again, a bit of a rigorous pour with a lot of head, but you don't want another video of me editing out bloody waiting for beers to settle. So it's a lovely, well, it's a lovely golden colour, isn't it? With a slightly off white head, some nice big bubbles on there. So it looks like a decent carbonation to it. Yeah, it looks good. Slight haze. From the smell, it's quite sort of peachy. It's sort of sweet, syrupy smelling. Maybe a little bit of sort of lemoniness, marmalade. Yeah, it smells quite fruity. Let's go in for the taste. It's quite malt forward. It's a bit of sort of like toffee. Yeah, it's quite old school. Again, I keep saying that. A lot of the beers I've had recently are quite old school. There's a real sort of there's a quite sweet marmalade-y sort of taste. A hint of stone fruit. And there's quite sort of like a sweet syrupiness to it. Bit of orange. Well, I said marmalade, didn't I? Obviously. Bitterness. Maybe it's a bit of a slight hint of pine, maybe. Like I said, there's bitterness. It's not as bitter as I was expecting. It's also got quite a nice mouthfeel to it. So maybe not fully on the West Coast, this. You know, usually when I say you hear US style, I think West Coast rather than New England IPA, even though they're both technically US style IPAs. You know, I think it's because like American Pale Ales, you know, tend to be West Coast, and you know, so yeah. Well, they haven't said West Coast IPA, so you know, maybe more of a mountain IPA with this. But it is quite old school. There is a lot of West Coast qualities. It's just got sort of maybe the body and the mouth feel a bit more on the sort of East Coast side of things. You know, because it's got quite a nice body on it and mouthfeel. That said, I think the Saaz hops are also bringing a bit of a lager-like quality to it. You know, it's quite refreshing. You know, it's a nice carbonation, really nice carbonation actually. Yes, it's nice, this. It's a nice IPA. Very drinkable, as you can see. You're already refilling the glass. I mean, I need to have some left for the photo for Untappd. So I better not get carried away. So I better think of a rating soon. Yeah, let's rate it up anyway. Yeah, really enjoying this. Really easy drinking. It's 5.5. I mean, it's on the lower end of the IPA spectrum at 5.6%. Definitely on the lower end. You know, it's almost, you'd almost call it a session IPA. It's getting there, isn't it? I mean, I'd say 5.5% is probably the minimum for an IPA. You know. But yeah, lovely. Easy drinking. Great looking beer. Nice flavours. You know, nice fruity flavours along with nice malt character as well. And it's got a nice sort of mouthfeel and body to it. Yeah, I like this. I've quite liked the beers I've had from Leigh actually. All the beers I've had from Leigh Brewing, from the pack I bought from them actually. So maybe they're one of these sort of hidden gems of breweries. You know, I'd never heard of them until I heard of the Beer O'Clock Show beer, which is the reason I ordered the pack, because I wanted that beer, because I'm a big fan of that podcast. But yeah, and I'll be looking out for them order beers. I haven't got an Imperial Stout wine in the fridge. I'll definitely have to have that at some point. To rate this, I'd probably give it a 4.25 out of 5 actually. It's really enjoyable. Really enjoyable, and yeah, they're right when they say it's lovely. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please drop us your thoughts below, give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already, click that like button to be alerted of all future videos, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.